Dalam intensitas ditambah lagi 4 orang.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good morning. Can you hear my voice? Can all of you hear my voice? Boleh type satu ah. Okay, thank you. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to all of you. For those who joining our seminar, NTW under UNIMAS Business School, and welcome to this seminar entitled Lean and Kaizen for Everyone. Small change, big impact in daily life. Okay. All right. So let we start our seminar today. So I introduce myself first. I am technologist Muhammad Azrin bin Muhammad Said, senior lecturer from Department of Mechanical and Manufacturing, Faculty of Engineering, University Malaysia Sarawak, UNIMAS. And I am a TTT certified trainer and in progress of HRD Corp accredited trainers and full member of Human Factor and Economic Society of Malaysia, HFEM, and also graduate members of BEM and IEM, professional technologies under Malaysia Board of Technology, and also lead auditor for ISO 14001 2015 under Cerium Academy. So this is my link for those who want to know me more and do on collaboration of research later on. Okay. So okay. All right. So lean and Kaizen for everyone. So before we start, let we uh, do some ice breaking maybe. Maybe you can introduce yourself, your name, and also from where. Let's say Abu from Kuching, Unimas, let's say. Shahir from Bintulu. Okay. So maybe you can introduce in the chat. Okay. Wait I need to admit. Oh. All right. Maybe we can introduce. You can introduce yourself. All right. Haikal from FM Multimodal Service, FMMS for 5 years now. QSH is SSE. All right. Thank you, Haikal. So maybe others can also introduce yourself. Boleh kita kena kenal sikit pagi-pagi ni. Okay. Ruzana from Perunding Muhandis Kuching. Okay. All right, Ruzana. Still new in Kuching. All right. Nice to meet you. Welcome to Sarawak. Any others want to introduce yourself? You may type in chat. Okay. Dhiren, fresh grad in mechanical engineering. All right. Thank you, Dhiren. Welcome to this seminar. Okay. Any other? I open for another 30 seconds. before we start our sharing session. Okay. All right. I still need to admit some of participants also. Okay. It's okay. Maybe later you can just check your where you from and also your name. Later I can read later after this. Okay. All right. Thank you again for joining us in Lean and Kaizen for everyone under NTW. All right. Okay. Farah also same with Haikal from FM Multimodal Services. All right. Thank you. Now as SE supervisor. All right. Congratulations. Okay, so let's restart our Lean and Kaizen for everyone. A small change that can give a big impact in our daily life. So actually, this seminar is designed for everyone, whether he is students such as Devon, student or university staff or graduate student, office worker, TVET learners, SME workers and owners, supervisors such as Farah, and also junior staff, and also general public. Okay. So what will you gain today is actually a little bit on understanding about Kaizen and also Lean thinking concept. Identify and eliminate waste in daily life and work. Apply practical tools to improve your productivity and build a continuous improvement mindset and habit. Okay. Then our learning objective for this seminar is actually to understand the Kaizen and Lean, where we will explain about Kaizen, Lean thinking, and also PDCA, cycle of continuous improvement. So it's not really technical things, but I blend it a little bit of technical and also a daily life habit. Okay. So because this is for public, so if you really want to know about Kaizen or Lean manufacturing or Lean Six Sigma, later in future there will be a course on Lean Six Sigma or Kaizen itself. And then identify types of waste where we will recognize 8 waste types of waste, or we call as theme woods in daily life and at the workplace. Apply practical method where we use 5S and also Kaizen tool to improve productivity and reduce waste immediately. And lastly, actually the learning objective is to build better habit where we create a personal improvement plan and also a daily Kaizen practice. So this is all about what we will learn in our seminar today. All right. So it's not a very technical seminar. But it's actually a very santai seminar yang kita akan lihat on Kaizen and Lean, what we can blend it into our daily life. All right. So our today agenda will be part 1 is introduction to Kaizen and Lean, and then we look into what is actually types of waste that can be determined under Lean and also Kaizen. Then Kaizen and Lean in our action, and lastly the practical way and what can we improve in future. So we do have our quick quiz later on. So hopefully you can stay engaged with me. And then we will answer a little bit of quiz at the end of each section. So by supporting this SDG, this is the 17th SDG. But for this seminar, is actually we look into 8, say SDG 8, decent work and economic growth, and SDG 9, industry, innovation, and also infrastructure. And last SDG that we look into SDG 12, which is responsible consumption and also production. So let's start with our part 1, which is introduction to Kaizen, lean thinking, and also continuous improvement. So are you ready? So if yes, you may chat 1, okay, in our chat room. Okay, all right.
Lean is is a management philosophy which focuses on eliminating waste. इसे एक easy example से समझते हैं. One's body will be called lean if he or she doesn't have fat in his body. That means fat is waste. Lean could be applied anywhere, be it school, industry, logistic, airport, or store. But the term lean is widely used in industry. Suppose an industry is producing a product called car. Now that car is value for the industry because the customer is paying for the same. While producing the car, there are two types of activities. One is value adding activities VA and the another one is non-value adding activity NVA. The activities which directly transform the car and improve its performance are VA activities. Like assembling the tire is value adding activities, but transporting tools and tires to the car are non-value adding activities because time taken to move the tire doesn't add value and this has to be minimized. So far, what we have understood is that value is the product and its performance, and non-value is waste. To achieve the value and to eliminate the waste, industry needs to work on lean principle. This principle includes five simple and effective processes. Value, these all are let's go into already discussed value is the product or process defined to achieve the value. Value this includes production as well as the service. Flow is all about minimizing the bottlenecks in the process. Bottlenecks are slow operation, slows down the process. Full is called as built-to-order production system, which means a production or service process is designed to deliver goods or service as they are required by the customer, or within the production process when required by the next step. Seeking perfection in first four components completes the lean principle. We hope this video will help you think lean.
Okay, so that's a video on what is lean thinking or lean philosophy. So the philosophy of lean is actually we want to creating more value and try to less the waste or eliminate the waste. So creating value for the customer by removing waste and also try to improving the flow of manufacturing line, let's say. So actually, it's actually lean is originated from TPS or Toyota Production System. So for those who are dealing with car manufacturers such as Toyota, Honda, or even in Malaysia, we do have our Proton and also Produa, where they also implement this TPS or Toyota Production System. So focus on delivering value with less time, effort, cost, and also resources. And we also try at least to eliminate waste. In lean, actually, I'm teaching lean manufacturing for masterclass, where we look into 3M, which is the first M is muda. Muda is actually waste in Japanese words, muda. Unevenness is actually mura. Okay. And the third M is actually muri, which is muri is overburden. Okay, overburdens such as for machine or human that can cause accident or fatigue or unsafetyness of the human behavior in environments. Okay, so that's 3M that we will look into. Actually, we focusing on muda waste, and then encourage continuous improvement and respect for people. So that's actually about what is lean, and also can be applied in factories, offices, services, and also daily life. So lean is actually a good concept that we can look where we want to eliminate our waste, such as let's say in our body we do have fats, right? Kita ada lemak kan. So we want to eliminate the fat in our body. Then you will get the lean body. Lean body mean your body is don't have any fat or waste. Okay, right. Then the core principles such as what has been described in a previous video is actually the value, where we look into understand what truly matters to the customer. And the waste reduction, we want to reduce or remove the non-value added NVAs. Okay. And then the flow, we want to make it smoothly without any interruption or delays or any bottlenecks in the production line. This is the principles of lean in manufacturing. Okay. But then the pull system do only what is needed and when is needed. So pull system previously in manufacturing in why they invented this lean actually, because previously a traditional way is actually a push system. So a push system compared to the pull system, where actually kita akan lihat pull ni we will manufacture looking at the demand or looking at the orders of the customers. Okay, then we don't have any waste. Okay, tak ada lambakan barang ataupun produk. Okay, that is pull system compared to push system. Then continuous improvement, there's come a Kaizen way, which is where we look into continuous improvement, keep improving through small and consistent action. That is what we will look into later on. So lean thinking itself, this is the same as what I have said before this. 5 principles that deliver more value with less waste, all right? So lean thinking was popularized by MIT researchers studying the Toyota production system in 1990s. Today, it is used in healthcare, education, government, and also every industry, not focusing on manufacturing itself or in engineering only. So now actually lean concept has been implement in other environment and other nature of working, such as healthcare, education itself, government, and also in every industry or in daily life itself.
In 1986, Masaaki Imai introduced the world to the philosophy and practice of Kaizen in his book Kaizen, The Key to Japan's Competitive Success. So what is Kaizen? Kaizen is everyday improvement, everybody improvement, everywhere improvement. The word Kaizen is a Japanese term meaning change for the better. In the context of the workplace, Kaizen refers to the practices and actions that continually improve all functions and include every employee from the C-suite to the front line. Kaizen is not an improvement process or a description of how to improve. Instead, it's a way of thinking that informs every decision and infuses the culture. Several structured improvement methodologies, including the Toyota production system, Lean, and Six Sigma, are built on the philosophy of Kaizen. Some core beliefs common to all organizations that practice Kaizen include: every process can be improved. Continuous improvement is necessary to be competitive. Defects and errors are almost always due to flawed processes, not people, and much more. While Kaizen is often associated with lean manufacturing's emphasis on waste reduction, that is far from the only application of Kaizen. Practicing Kaizen can help you improve safety, productivity, quality, and customer satisfaction. For more on Kaizen, visit kainexus.com.
All right. So that is the principles of Kaizen. So the philosophy of Kaizen comes to be change for better or small continuous improvement. Okay. So Kaizen is come from the Japanese word, where is Kai. Kai is actually change. Okay. This is the character of Kai. Kai means change. Zen means better. Okay. So Kaizen means change for better, or it can be a continuous improvement. So that is a Kaizen. So it's actually originated in Japan after World War II in 1950 and developed by Toyota as part of Toyota production system, and involve everyone from management to the frontline workers, okay, from top to the bottom in the company. Focus on a small daily improvement, not a big sudden change. and also improvement are continuous, whereas there is no finishing line. Okay, so the core principles of Kaizen itself is actually people-centered. Everyone contributes idea. No suggestion is too small, so we get all the suggestion from the employee. Okay. Then small step, prefer many change over rare dramatic overhauls. Process focus, improve the process, never blame the people, and zero waste is where you want to identify and eliminate all form of waste step by step. So in this Kaizen, we can use the Deming cycle, or we call it as a PDCA cycle. Okay, maybe some of you are familiar with the Deming cycle or PDCA cycle. So what is actually the PDCA cycle itself? Also, PDCA is actually plan, do, check, and act, where it's actually the engine of the continuous improvement. Okay, so this is Kaizen. So plan is actually to identify a problem, set a goal, and you need to plan your improvement action. So kita kena buat plan lah untuk kita punya perancangan. We do need to find what is actually the problem that we face. Then we need to find to set a goal, and then we need to plan our improvement action. After that, D is for do, where actually we need to implement what we have been planned on a small scale first, and then we test it. If it is successful, then we can implement in a big scales. Then we do C. C is check, where we measure the measure result. Did it works? If it works, then we can compare with your goals. Okay. Then there's A is act, where if it works, then you standardize it. If not, learn and plan again. So this is actually the Deming cycle or PDCA cycle that we are developing in our continuous improvement in Kaizen. So this a basic thing that we need to do. So let's say in your life, let's say in your factory, let's say in your office, let's say in your manufacturing line. So you do need to find what is to identify the problem first. Okay, then we do the implementation, then we check the result, and then if it's okay, then we standardize it and we implement into the big, or if not, we need to learn to plan again. Okay, that is the cycles of the continuous improvement. So why Kaizen and Lean matters? So small change actually compound over time, create extraordinary results. Why 37 times? Okay, let's say if you're improving just 1% in everyday life for 1 year, whereas 1 year is almost 365 days, so it makes you 37 times better compared without do anything. All right, so that's why we put it as a why Kaizen and also Lean is matter, because it can improve yourself, it can improve your company, it can improve your factory, it can improve your nature of study and so on by 37 times. Okay, where you can save times, you also can boost your productivity, you also can reduce your waste, and also it can give you a better quality for your life. Okay, so the journey of 1,000 miles begin with a single step by Lao Tzu. Kaizen is one small step at a time. Okay, we do a quick test or quick quiz. All right, so what does Kaizen mean in Japanese? So maybe you can answer in a chat room. Is there any answer? All right, thank you, Haikal, for the Denso Kaizen department. All right. B, all right. Q, correct. You get the correct answer. Change for better. So which of the following is lean thinking principle? A, B, C, or D? C, all right. Most of you answer C. All right, correct answer. And the last question, what does C in PDCA stand for? So C, control or what? We check the chat. So DF, D. Okay, all right. All right, so the answer is check D. All right, thank you for your participation with this quiz. All right, so it means that you are really understand that is the basic of Kaizen, basic of lean thinking principle, and also basic about the Deming cycle or PDCA cycle. So this is actually a little bit on a technically part of lean and also Kaizen concept. Okay. So let's go to the next part, which is part 2. Understanding the common types of waste in daily life and work. So as I mentioned before this, we look into 3M, but the M that we will look is muda. Okay, muda in Japanese word is a waste. So waste is actually the enemy of efficiency. Okay, efficiency. So where actually we want to eliminate and we want to remove this waste in our daily life. Okay. So we need to identify the waste before we remove the waste or eliminate the waste. So what is actually the 8 types waste of lean? So in lean principles or in lean, we do have call it as a team woods, or another one we do have a downtime. Later I will show you actually it's a similar things with at waste of lean, but some of them are defined as team woods and some of them are using acronym of downtimes. So let we look into this first acronym where it's actually giving a same meaning of 8 ways. Team wood is the first T is transport. So unnecessary movement of item or information is actually a waste. So T is transport. Then I is inventory, where excess stock of files or material not needed now is actually a waste also. Then motion. Unnecessary physical movement by people also can give a waste. So that is number 3 types of waste, M. And number 4 waste is actually W, where it's waiting. So either time waiting for approval, waiting for data or decision is also a waste. Okay. So this is number 4. The number 5 is overproduction, where producing more than is needed right now is also a waste. Then number 6 is overprocessing, doing more work than customer require, also waste. Then number 7 is defect, error that require reworks or correction or rejection, also a waste. Then the last one, S, is actually underutilizes, which is skills, where you underutilizing people's talent and also knowledge, also called a waste. So this is actually the 8 ways of lean that we need to identify in our company, in our environment, in our home, in our office, and so on. So when we know this type of waste, then we can reduce or try to eliminate this waste, and then we can get a better life lah. All right. So another word is this is the Team Woods acronym. Okay, time, transport, inventory, movement, waiting, overproduction, overprocessing, defect, and also skills. Another word we can do, some of them in lean manufacturing, we use downtime lah, because downtime means the machine cannot be worked, the flow of manufacturing line is stopped, idles, and so on. Then it called a waste. So downtime here is actually same with the team works, okay? But in downtimes, we arrange like this. The D is defect, the O is overproduction, the W is waiting, the N is non-utilized talent, where it's actually in teamwork is skills, T is transportation, I is inventory, M is motion, and extra processing in downtime, but in teamwork we call it over processing. So this N is skills, this E change with the over processing. So it's actually same where in lean we will look into these 8 ways of types of waste. Okay, so the most dangerous kind of waste is the waste we don't recognize. This is by Shingo. Okay, so we need to identify, we need to know what is actually the waste then we can remove without knowing the waste, without recognize the waste, then we still living with that waste. Okay, so waste in daily life. So now I embedded the lean principles, the lean thinking, and also the Kaizen in our daily life. So can you spot the waste in everyday routine? Let's say waiting. Maybe sometimes you need to wait. You need to wait 15 to 30 minutes. Then you lost that 15 to 30 minutes per day. Motion, 12 plus hour wasted per year, let's say. Overproduction, food and money waste daily. Transportation, times and fuel wasted. Overprocessing, 30% of more times than needed. And talent and potentials are wasted. That is under the skills. So we look into this picture. Waiting for slow computer to loading while doing nothing is also a waste. Kadang-kadang kita perasan tak, kita buka nak tunggu restart computer, on the computer is also a waste. Then motion, you searching for misplaced key in your house, files in your office, or any other things that is consuming a time, and then it's giving you a 12 plus hour wasted per year. Then overproduction. In some restaurants, we see that there is a cooking too much food that end up by throwing away the foods. So that food and money also wasted daily. Transportation. Transport extra trip due to poor planning or dear organization. Time and fuel are wasted. Overprocessing. Writing overly long emails for simple and quick matter also give you a waste, which is 30% of or more time than needed. Then skills, talented staff assigned to tasks far below their skill level, also a waste, where you are underutilize your skill from your staff. Okay, let's say your staff is a PhD holder but doing administrative works only, so that is a waste of skills. So this is actually a waste in daily life. So a waste in the workplace. So this is before and after seeing waste through the lean eyes. So without lean thinking, and then we need to change to with a lean thinking. So I give you in a picture. It's more clear. Okay. So without lean thinking, your staff spend 20 minutes searching for documents. Then this is every time happen. Meeting run overtime with no clear outcome. Okay, dalam meeting kita berborak sana, berborak sini, hampir 1 ke 2 jam without any clear outcome. That is the waste in our office environment. Then file duplicating across many different folder. Then you are tension nak cari which file is latest file, which is actually the file that you need to submit, and then wrongly you submit the previous file, the not updated files. That's the problem. Then approval tax day. This is the bureaucracy, the thing that we need to make sure that it can be settled within 1 day, but you need to take 3 days to give the approval due to unclear process. Then new staff repeat the same avoidable mistake. This is the problem where they're not knowing the SOP, not knowing the way, the culture of the company working itself. So it's try to repeating the same mistake. And the last one, actually, the skilled worker doing repetitive low value tasks. Okay, this is also a waste. So how we want to change this without lean thinking to become more lean lean thinking. So with lean, you share digital folder with a clear naming system. So you have, let's say in this picture, leadership, finance, HR, operation, marketing, project, template, and so on. So you try to standardize it and share this digital. Okay, maybe now you are using a OneDrive. Let's say for UNIMAS, we do have this OneDrive. So we share together with our colleague. And then we can edit together in that files. That is a good way. All right, that's the lean thinking. Then meeting. There need to be an agenda-driven meetings with a strict time limits, because we don't want someone is telling their story, their home problem, anything in the meeting. So we need to have this meeting agenda, because we do a limited times in meeting, and then we want to get a good outcome from the meeting. Then single source of truth for all the key document, and then clear approval workflow. So the example, the approvals can be approved by one day. So it should approve by one day, because you have the clear and also defined approval workflow. Then standard operating procedure. Then when this you have the standard procedure, so where to protestate, where to submit to the dean, let's say for in the university, you need to submit to the HOD, then you need to submit to HOD, need to submit to the dean, then dean submit to the chancellery, and so on. That is the flow that we need. Then the standard operating procedure, where the new staff can learn from that flow. And the cross training, where you can utilize every employee feels full of skills. Okay, maybe the employee knowing is how to make a video using AI. Maybe some of the staff is knowing how to teaching this way, data analysis, and so on. So this cross training is also needed in our nature of life. Okay, so that is the difference between without lean thinking and with lean thinking. All right. So I think you need to get that. That is the idea where actually we can implement lean not only in engineering side, but it's in the way of in office way, in education, in healthcare, and so on. Okay. So let's say we look into waste in daily life. Okay, before and after without lean, and then we change it into lean thinking. So this is the ways in our daily life. Sedar tak sedar, memang ini yang berlaku. Watching Netflix for hours without a clear purpose. Okay. Binge watching without a plan consume times that could be used for more meaningful activity, but you are watching, okay, kita panggil dia apa nama? Tengok drama kan, drama marathon kan, marathon of drama. Ataupun watching series and so on. Then number two, scrolling TikTok endlessly and losing track of time. Endless scrolling steal valuable times and leave you feeling unproductive. This is the most habit that we need to change. Okay, where actually most of us not knowing they are wasting time by scrolling the TikTok. We are watching the live without knowing that is actually almost past 1 hour. Kita dah lebih 1 jam dah kita tengok TikTok orang live kan. Tengok TikTok orang live jual barang lah. Tengok TikTok orang buat cerita pasal family dia lah. Kisah dia nak kahwin lah. Kisah dia bercerai lah. No need to know that. Okay. Just this is actually stealing our valuable times. Then number three, procrastinating on important works and study tasks. This is for those students. For those students, delaying important tasks create stress, not only student, let's say our workers, administrative worker, delay something then you need to submit fast, then create a stress and last minute rush. Number four, this is for those who are really like to buy online shopping. Buying unnecessary item during impulsive online shopping. 7/7. What else? Sarawak Day sales, Merdeka Day sales, brand outlets, contoh, brand outlets, Bollywood, RM10 for all item. Wah, semua orang. Sampai saya baca dekat media sosial, there is from 7 PM up to 1 AM orang beratur untuk bayar dekat brand outlet dekat Bollywood Kuching. Alright, because all item is RM10. So impulsive purchase lead to waste money and also item that you don't really need. Staying up late and feeling tired the next day. Tengok bola, tengok FIFA World Cup, kan 3 pagi, 5 pagi. At the end, next morning, you low in energy, poor focus and lower productivity. Repeating unproductive daily habit without improvement. So you repeat the same inefficiency routine where you keeps you stuck and also prevent the growth for yourself. This is actually the waste in our daily life. Suka atau tidak suka, actually kita telah mengalami benda ini. Kita sedang mengalami dan sedang berhadapan dengan masalah waste dalam kita punya kehidupan. So how we want to use this lean thinking to change this daily life? Okay. So with our lean thinking, you set a time limit for entertainment and screen time. So let's say 30 minutes only for watching a drama, or 1 hour, only one session, let's say like that. You can enjoy the Netflix, but maybe for one drama, no marathon. Just only one episode only, okay? Use social media intentionally for learning or relaxation. Choose content to add value or helps you relax and recharge your mind. Kan, tengok video yang membangunkan diri kita. That is actually a good way how you use your social media. It's not wrong, but how the way you use that social media. Then finish important tasks before leisuring activity. So you try to finish all those important things, not procrastinate. Then you can enjoy it. Let's say you finish your FYP, you finish your project things, then you submit to your supervisor. Then you can enjoy your life. You can go to eat and so on. Plan purchase and avoid impulsive spending. So let's say when there are 77, 88, 99, kan, Shopee, Lazada, TikTok, and so on, try to plan what you want to buy and what you want to spend on it. Then follow a simple routine for sleep, work, and rest. So at the night, you need to sleep maybe around at 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. Then you woke up early. Then you can exercise, and then you have a good morning routine. Then you can work with a productive way. Then the last one, improve your daily habit through small continuous change. This comes the Kaizen, where actually you track your small habit, stay consistent, and celebrate progress along the way. All right, we do some quick quiz also. So what does Team Wood stand for in Lean? So A, B, C, or D? You may check your answer in the chat room. Okay. Let me check. All right, the answer is B. Okay, correct. The 8 types of lean waste. Then number 2, workers spend 20 minutes searching for file. Which waste is this? Workers spending 20 minutes searching. Is it defects, motion, or inventory? So some of you answer 1B, 2C, and 3D. Thank you, Haikal. Harizuri Haikal. Alright. Haikal dah bagi jawapan semua. Motion, see? Okay, company print 500 reports, but only 50 are needed. Is which waste? So it is overproduction. All right. Thank you. Show that you are knowing what waste, what is actually the waste by using the team woods or downtimes. So we need to know that we need to recognize or identify the waste in our life and also in our company. So we can work very, very efficient. Okay, let's go to the part 3, where is actually simple Kaizen and lean example for improving productivity, where we will look into 5S, PDCA, and also a standard work, that the tool that you can use today in any workplace. So we embedded our engineering knowledge, which is 5S in Kaizen and also PDCA, and try to use a standard work in our daily life. So 5S method is actually a powerful Kaizen tools for workplace organization and also efficiency. So 5S is actually a known method. So in Malaysia kita pun ada 5As, kan, 5S. In Japanese, it's come from 5S. Actually, we are duplicating their methodology, which is the Kaizen tools. is come from the first S is come from Siri. Siri is actually sort, ataupun dalam bahasa Melayu kita letak sebagai susun. Then number 2 is Seton, which is set in order. Lepas kita susun, kita sisih. Alright, in Malay. Then number 3S is CISO or shine, ataupun dalam bahasa Melayu, shine is sapu. Okay. Then 4S, Sikitsu, or in English standardized. We do in bahasa Melayu. Bahasa Melayu dia? Standard Then Shizuke, sustain. Dan bahasa Melayu dia apa lagi satu 5S tu? Susun, sisih, sapu, standard, dan satu lagi. Apa ingat bahasa Melayu dia? 5S in Malay. Anyone know? And the last S, sustain, is, anyone know? You can check. Okay, okay. So 5S method that we need to use in our daily life. Okay. Let's say in office work. In office work, we sort. Okay, Siri, sort, remove unnecessary paper, outdated files, and unused office supplies. Keep only what is needed now. Okay. Actually, the ChatGPT is generate. Yeah, Siseh, thank you for those who are chatting the bahasa Melayu version. Okay. Siseh, susun, sapu, seragam is standard. Okay. Sentiasa amal. Okay. Which is sustain. Sentiasa amal. Thank you, Nuruls. Thank you. Alright. Let's we look into 5S for daily office work. Okay. The ChatGPT wrongly generate the color of this box. Actually, keep is another color, maybe green, and remove is green basket or green box here. No, red box. Okay, for remove. So tag item is not used in the last 30 days. This is the way in Kaizen or in 5S. Actually, kita kena simpan untuk 30 hari sahaja. After 30 hari tak ada orang tuntut, tak ada orang ambil, then we need to dispose, ataupun kita buang, ataupun kita sedekah je kat orang lain. Contoh ataupun kita buat cleaning lah. Kita hantar dekat recycle center. So that is sort. Sort adalah first kita sort lah barang-barang kita dekat office. Then we set in order. Set in order, you organize your files, stationery, digital or desk tools, so everything has clear label place like this. So everyone tak perlu tanya pun, dia tengok je dah boleh ambil. That's the thing, a place for every file and tool and document. This is in daily office work. So make sure in our office kita amalkan 5S ni, then we have a very efficient way to work. So tak ada orang tanya, kat mana file untuk student register contoh. Ataupun mana file untuk finance hari tu. So semua orang bertanya-tanya. Bertanya tu pun adalah satu waste. Sepatutnya dia terus ambil saja. Kalau Japanese memang dia tak sukalah. Terus buat apa yang nampak, terus buat. So shine ni kalau dalam kita punya lean manufacturing, shine is bukan nak cantikkan je, bukan sapu ataupun bukan clean the workplace only. Actually shine is inspection. That is terms in manufacturing punya terms. You shine is inspection. Contoh kenapa kita panggil shine is inspection. Let's say in machinery, in factory, ada jumpa leaking, minyak leaking dekat machine. So when you shine, when you clean the machine, you jumpa ada leaking. So it is inspection itself. So kita akan baiki supaya tidak akan ada accident in future. Contoh kita jumpa benda-benda yang bila you shine dekat factory tu, you nampak wire berselirat dan sebagainya. So you akan baiki, kemaskan supaya tak ada orang terlanggar dan accident in factory. That's why in manufacturing we call it as shine is inspection. So clean the workspace regularly. Cleaning reveals dust, damage and equipment issue early. So macam jugalah dekat office kita try bersihkan, kemas. Rupa-rupanya ada wire yang tak bersambung dan sebagainya. So it can help us to reduce accident happen in our office. So take 5 minutes to clean your desk before leaving your workplace. That's the most important. Then standardize. Standardize means you need to standard the SOP, checklist for desk layout and so on. So it can help new stuff to learn, and also it can help us what is actually we need to do before we leaving our office. Or we call it as a housekeeping lah. Macam dekat workshop ataupun dekat mana-mana factory, that we need to have a housekeeping schedule. So even in school, budak-budak pun, anak-anak kita yang sekolah pun dari 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tu pun dia orang ada duty roster. They have a housekeeping. Every times before leaving the class, they need to clean the class. Siapa hari ni sapu, siapa hari ni susun kerusi, siapa hari ni buang sampah dan sebagainya. So that is standardized. Then the last one, which is sustain ataupun in bahasa Melayu sentiasa amal, make 5 days a daily habit or office habit, build discipline and also continuous improvement in workplace. So actually do a regular audit lah. This help for the DOSH, for the SHE ataupun for those yang ada buat audit, dia akan tahulah kat mana yang ada kurang dan sebagainya. It helps the HSE punya department, Safety, Health and Environment department. Then untuk home ataupun kitchen, so dekat rumah pun kita boleh guna 5S. Remove expired food, duplicate tools, unnecessary kitchen item, keep only what we needed only. So mana yang kita nak, kita letak. Mana yang kita tak nak, kita buang. Yang expired lagi jangan disimpan. Okay. Same concept of 5S, which is under Kaizen tools. So we can implement in any kind of food nature works. So in kitchen, set in order, letak ke siapa rumah yang cantik kan. Macam ni dia letak gula, garam, sugar, salt, tea and so on. Macam-macam lagi, okay? You boleh label it. So kemas satu lagi bila you nak masak, you senang, tak tersalah masukkan garam, tak tersalah masukkan gula. Then you shine, clean the kitchen regularly. It's help you reveal cleaning the rival spill, grease and hidden hygiene problem. Okay, this is the most important lah. Kadang-kadang kita masak kita biar je. So try to make it habit. 5 minute clean after every meal or at end of the day. Then standardize siapa yang cuci bila masa kita nak bersihkan peti ais, kita nak cleaning kita punya stock room, stock cabinet dan sebagainya. Use label, cleaning schedule and storage checklist. So kita boleh tahulah apa yang ada, apa yang tak ada, right? So sustain 5S habit, not only you, but you need to ask your family members to sustain, also make it a habit, regular family habit, keep the kitchen organized. Okay. Then daily habit in 5S in sport and shopping. So you remove unnecessary item for your sport, bag, car and so on. And then you set in order your sport equipment, your wallet and so on. Shine regularly your shoes, your bicycle for those who are love to cycling. And then standardize create a simple routine checklist for packing and cleaning, preparing the outing things, and also sustain, make it 5S as a daily habit, sport and shopping, beli barang yang perlu, ada senarai barang yang nak beli, ataupun make it a habit for let's say 10k steps kan. Sekarang ni kerajaan ada under KKM dia buat 10,000 langkah. So try to make it habit, sustain it, repeat the habit. So Kaizen in daily life. So we do have this morning routine, student study, meal prep, email management, file organization, and exercise habit. So we look into example, a real example. So morning routine. So before you spend 20 minutes looking for things before leaving home, okay? Tapi kalau after kita dah tahu tentang Lean dan juga Kaizen, kita prepare bag and keys and outfit the night before. So actually you save 20 minutes per day, which is equal to 120 for 6 days, right? So jangan bertangguh. Malam-malam tu dah prepare dah. So lagi-lagi untuk budak-budak yang sekolah, suruh dia kemas buku malam-malam. Bangun pagi terus siap, boleh pergi sekolah. Okay, file organization in office. save files randomly, waste time searching every time, either physically ataupun digitally. Physical punya files pun kita kena susun, digital punya file pun kita kena ada habit untuk susun. Okay, after consistent folder structure and file naming system, you can reduce searching time from 10 minutes only to 1 minute. Sangat-sangat mudah sekarang kan. So make sure you can use a CoreWorks ataupun you can use even though anything apps yang can help you to organize your files digital and try tagging your files physically. So it help you and helps others. Oh, sorry. Then meal preps. This is the thing for those who are working for 5 days every week, 8 to 5. Try before you cook fresh every day, often wasting food and time. Maybe you can do a meal prep every Sunday for the entire week. So you boleh prepare makanan macam ni, makanan sihat macam ni kan. You boleh prepare untuk 1 week. So it's actually save your time. So save 1 hour per day, reduce food waste, and also reduce your energy, reduce your time by preparing the food every time you come back from works. Email management. Before this, maybe you check email every 5 minutes, breaking focus constantly. Why not you set 3 times for looking to your email? Let's say every 9 a.m., every 12 p.m., or every 4 p.m. So you recover 2+ hours of productive time. So it helps you to manage your time. Okay. For student study, maybe you can before this you study for hours without a plan, losing focus often. So maybe you set up for 25-minute study and then 5-minute break. Okay. Then it can help you to do a very productive way and very productive study. So 3 times more content cover in the same time. And the last one is exercise habit. Before this, plan to exercise someday, but never actually start. So never start. Stop wishing. Okay, stop wishing and start now. Start today. So kita cakap, oh nantilah aku nak exercise, nantilah aku nak ni buat kan. So why not after this commit 10 minutes only every morning. Bila sampai office, just brisk walk around the office or 10 minutes before you leaving your office, or try make it habit using a stairs in your office, not using a lift. It's also a good way, exercise habit, where you can implement directly after this, kan? Where actually 10 minutes per day is equal to 61 hours of exercise per year. So it help you for your blood circulation, for your lungs, and also for your health lah. Alright, that's the thing. So lean thinking at work, where we can implement in every workplace, either in office, TVET, or SME, factory, and beyond it. So we look into office environment, TVET workshop, and SME, and also small business. So lean thinking in office environment, as I mentioned before, share digital folder so you can edit together. Agenda driven meetings, email templates. If you have email templates, you just copy and paste. Standard onboarding checklist for new staff. This is the most important. Major file major kena ada. Daily 15-minute stand up team check in. So maybe this the way you can implement. Maybe once a while, once a week or once a month, you can call up your department members to meeting and to review or to audit what is has been done in 1 week or 1 month. Okay. Then lean thinking of TVETs or workshop, 5S tools, shadow boards for every tools. This is shadow boards. So senang you nak tahu mana yang hilang, mana yang ada, mana yang tak ada. Okay. Then pre-shift checklist for machine and maintenance. This is most important because machine we need to have predictive maintenance, preventive maintenance. So this is actually we need to do this machine to prevent the machine's breakdown. So when the machine breakdown, so no production is happen later. So that is the waste in manufacturing. SOP posted visually. So make sure everyone come to the workshop, come to the tempat untuk bekerja tu dia tahu ada SOP. Color code storage example in workshop, in manufacturing company, manufacturing line. So you can see different color, different items or different things that you need to see. Even though there is also a tagging here, steel, aluminum, plastic, brass or others. Track defect weekly and investigate root cause. This is the way how you want to ensure that your production in company or in factory, weekly defects. Then if there is a defect, just do an improvement. Find the root cause first and then do that improvement. So this is in manufacturing, engineering, and so on. Then we look into the SME and small business. Even though in SME, we can practice this lean thinking also. Standardized customer service scripts and flow. For those who are yang jaga counter dan sebagainya. Dia tahu cara nak greet customer datang restoran dia, bukan datang dengan muka yang masam. So how to greet the customer, how to entertain the customer, make sure that customer is always right, then can give a best service for those customers. Okay. Sekarang ni kita tengok kadang-kadang in restaurants there is a good restaurant, but some restaurant the workers or the workers lah yang dalam kedai tu letak makanan pun campak-campak je. That's the thing yang kita kena ajar. Standardize the customer service scripts and flow. Inventory management with minimum and max stock level. This is for those who are in F&B or other small business. Make sure that you punya stock tu is adequate. Then one page visual SOP for those common tasks. Weekly 15 minutes and also track customer complaint and fix the root cause. Okay. Company yang baik ataupun business yang baik, dia boleh buat root cause ataupun fishbone analysis ni. Sebab kita kena dapatkan complaint from the customer. With that complaint, we can improve. Without any complaint, it means that something fishy. And apa yang maksudnya orang suka atau tidak suka dengan kita. So with this complaint, customer complaint or any complaint, any defects, actually we can improve. So that's why the most thing is actually you do find the root cause analysis ataupun fishbone analysis ni dalam not only dalam engineering but in business also. Then PDCA is example. Small PDCA ni reducing meeting time ni you boleh guna plan, do, check and also act. Then reducing searching times for folder, you also can do plan, do, check and act, where you can measure how long staff spending file, do, introduce share folder, measure the new searching times offer after 1 week, and then act a new apply system, a new system for all the department. Then improve daily productivity, you also can do using the Deming's cycle, PDCA. You can identify activity that waste time, then do set screen times, let's say. See, you check or review your complete tasks, then you act, keep as a habit, okay? Standard work, you do a standard work ni example for office worker. You standard the meeting process, mesti ada agenda, discussion, decision, assign and deadline. Standard document management, maybe the file naming tu. File naming ni you boleh standardize. So let's say department project, engineering Kaizen report, example like that. Then standard daily startup routine, check work area. Ni adalah standard yang kita kena, SOP yang kita kena make sure all the workers are following this standard. At the end, kena housekeeping for work desk and so on. Then standard task checklist, prepare, perform, inspection, record and store. And the last one, standard handover process, work complete, work pending, problem rectify, next action, responsible person. So those work standard example ni kita boleh cuba amalkan. We need to make sure that our company try to have a good standard. That standard that can be implement maybe in your department or throughout the whole company. So make sure this actually it help us to reduce waste and even it can help us to increase our productivity. So with this a good contoh lah example saya suka bagi example F&B punya restaurant lah, which is I love to see different way of service. Let's say bukan not often untuk let's say lah K satu makanan fast food tu K, huruf K tu, okay, the red one color, K tu dia kalau kita pergi dekat kita punya drive thru sometimes very ambil masa yang lama untuk disiapkan makanan. But when you go to fast food punya M, yang warna M tu, yang M tu, then you can actually you order, then you bayar, you terus dapat without any waiting too much time. So actually kind of way the way the flow of how they produce a service actually different. So benda tu pun kita dah perasan. Kalau you perasan kat situ, mana company yang implement lean, maybe mana company yang tak implement lean. Okay, so maybe one worker do all things. Kalau dekat K tu saya tengok dia ialah yang ambil order, dia ialah juga yang bungkus makanan, dia ialah juga yang take cash ataupun card kan. But different way with M, and because memang orang selalu pergi and then terus order, orang lain yang bayar, orang lain juga yang packing the foods and then deliver the foods. So standard work tu sebenarnya penting. Okay, the standard work is most important to ensure that our service is tip top. Sama juga in our company, in our office, when you dealing with the customer, make sure customer is always one fast and also good things and value for money, kan? Sama juga kalau for those yang kerja dekat let's say you are admin staff, kan, you are dealing with students in counter. So the students is actually they are not knowing anything, so we are the one need to serve them, and then we need to give the best service for them because they are our customer, right? That's the thing in let's say in university lah, contoh dia nak tu kita kena bantu dia, so we give a best service. Kalau dalam factory pun sama. Kalau contoh kita kereta tu, kita nak orang nak kereta macam ni, kita kena produce kereta yang bagus lah. Macam tu. Let's go to the next quiz. Alright. I think this is last quiz. Not last quiz, maybe last quiz. Kaizen and lean action. What is the first step of 5S method? What is the first step? So you can write down the answer in chat. Sort. Okay, thank you, Edison. C. Faris, thank you. Sort. Suresh, thank you. C. Olivia, C. All right, good. Warshine, C. And then, thank you, Marliana. Nor Amira. All right, the answer is C. Let's go to a student prepare their bag in the night before to save time. To save time. Which principle? A tricky question, but actually simple question lah. So what is actually the answer? Anyone? C. Sorry. It's actually a create a flow. Create a flow. Maksudnya kita create a flow supaya dia amalkan, supaya dia tak berlaku delay. To save a time. Shadow board used to organize workshop tools represent which S? Shine, set in order, or standardize? I think most of you will answer B lah. Alright, thank you for those who are answering in the chat room. Thank you. Thank you, Faris, Shuresh, Julia, Varshine, Nuruzana. Alright, thank you. It means that you are focused in our seminar today. Alright, thank you guys. Right, the last part. The last part is practical way to reduce waste, save time, and improve daily habit. One step. Start small, start today, and start now. Not wishing. Tak boleh berharap. Okay. Sebab saya pernah baca dalam satu ni, tak apalah. It's okay. Later lah saya share. So 1% better every day. The power of compound improvement proven by mathematics. The maths of marginal gain. Mungkin ada orang pernah tengok ni. Mungkin ada orang belum tengok ni. So the gap is staggering. It all start with one small daily decision. met consistently. Okay. 1% better means 1 plus 0.1%. This is 1% at the end times power of 365, which is our days in year. Actually, it equal to 37.78 times better. Okay. But from 1, you reduce 1%, so it's become 0.99. A power of 365 actually equal to 0.03 times you lose for years. Okay, later we look to this.
Di hutan hijau yang aman dan ceria, arnab berlari laju tak terkira. Kura-kura kecil berjalan perlahan, namun hatinya kuat penuh harapan. Perlahan tapi pasti jangan putus asa, langkah kecil membawa bahagia. Tak perlu laju untuk berjaya, yang penting usaha setiap masa.
Okay, tiba-tiba pagi-pagi lagu ceria macam tu lagu budak-budak. Alright, so cerita sang kancil, cerita arnab dan juga kura-kura, rabbit and also turtle. Very familiar and popular cerita lah. So si arnab walaupun dia hebat, tapi at the end dia lose 1%, at the end dia kalah. But si kura-kura, even though dia sepelahan, tetapi everyday dia keep buat, so lama-lama dia berjaya. So that is the thing, small good habit actually can grow over the times. So a tiny change today can make a huge difference after 1 year. So itu yang kita nak. So 1%, let's say you read 10 minutes a day, actually you increase your brain, your brain activity. So increase your knowledge and also increase your confident way. And even though and then exercise a little bit, okay? Every day you exercise 10k step or 1k steps every day is also good. Okay? Compared to you worse your day for 1%, you scroll too much your TikTok, your social media, or you try to sleep too late and so on, it's actually can delay the important task and it can actually reduce your progress. So no worries, buat sedikit-sedikit. Small daily action can create a big long-term result. That's the most important. So how to apply this in real life? Pick one thing to improve. Do not try change everything. Focus on one area. Let's say your morning routine or work task or simply daily habit. Then you change. Then make a tiny to improve. Okay, 1% improvement is often just 1 to 2 minutes. Small is the point. Okay, macam arnab tadi kan, macam kura-kura. Small langkah sehingga dia berjaya. Do not aim for the dramatic change. That is most important. Tak adalah kita kalau bersenam hari ni, esok kita terus kurus kan, turun 50 kg. Tak ada. Kita bersenam hari ni, mungkin kita turun 0.01 kilogram. It's okay. Track your progress. Write it down. A simple notebook or phone note what you measure, you improve consistently. Then you need to review and iterate. Every week, review what works, what did apply. Apply the PDCA, the Deming cycles, apply the 5S as a personal habit in your life. So simple tip to save time and reduce waste. In pictures, prepare the night before, bags meal, batch similar tasks, work in 25 minutes, 5-minute break, and then create templates, senang Then reduce waste, buy only what you need, avoid overstocking, use digital files instead of printing unnecessary. Now we go green. Fix small problem before they become ones or accident happen in workplace. Repurpose material instead of discarding them. We can use a recycle way. to reduce the waste. Build better habit. Tidy your desk 5 minutes at the end of the day. Write 3 improvement idea for every Friday afternoon. Okay. Review your week. What can be done better next week. Share 1 improvement idea with your team monthly. This is also good. Okay. Then build your Kaizen habit. There is 3 simple step daily Kaizen practice, only 10 minutes a day. So you observe 5 minutes every morning or every evening. Look at one thing that you want to improve. What slowed me down today? What is felt frustrating or wasteful? So you try to keep a small friction notebook for a daily observation. Tulis apa yang menyebabkan kita rasa susah, apa yang menyebabkan kita rasa tak dapat buat in 5 minutes. Then try to write down a improvement way, one small change that you want to make it tomorrow. Write it down and try it. Remember, small and consistent beats big and occasionals. Let's say tomorrow I will jogging. Tomorrow I will walk differently. Tomorrow I will eat differently. Tomorrow I will move differently. Example. Reflect 3 minutes at the end of each week or each month. Review your improvement and what worked, what not. Celebrate small win. Plan the next improvement. So every Friday at 3 p.m., 5-minute Kaizen review. Okay, so this is the key takeaways. Kaizen, change for better. Waste is everywhere. Use 8 waste types, team moods. 5S create order. 1% better every day. And also PDCA never stop. So PDCA means you use Deming cycle in your daily life. Okay, sorry. Then it cycles never stop. Because you want to do improvement, continuous improvement. Kaizen, lead and sustainable development. It's okay, I skip this one. So this is your challenge lah. Your challenge, 30 days Kaizen challenge. Maybe after this seminar, you start small, stay consistent, see the difference in just 1 month. Okay, what is actually your 30 days Kaizen challenge? Okay, week 1, observe and identify. So if you are in the office working environment or in factory working environment or any company, do a waste audit of your workspace or routine. Time how long daily task actually takes. Berapa lama you ambil masa untuk buat kerja. Write down 3 things that frustrated you each day. Then find 1 thing to sort in your works space. Okay, tempat kerja kamu. Then week 2, organize and simplify. Apply 5S. Create 1 standard process for yourself. Set up simple consistent folder in your laptop or computer. So then you eliminate 1 source of daily waste this week. Apa yang you rasa you tak nak guna, you buang. Week 3, you boleh buat apa? Improve and test. Apply the PDCA to improve your idea. Batch similar tasks together. Create template and also share your improvement. Then the last week, you can sustain and grow. You review your work and what did not this month. Document your improvement. Teach 1 person what you have learned today. And then plan the next Kaizen improvement for the next month. Okay, your 30 days Kaizen challenge actually is start now lah. You boleh try, find the ways and then do the improvement and then do the PDCA or implement the 5S. Okay, that all the technical things lah yang you boleh gunakan untuk tools Kaizen tools yang you boleh gunakan untuk improve kita punya diri. Okay, kita boleh improve contoh untuk student lean Kaizen dalam akademik. So, from kita tak tahu apa-apa, tidak pandai, kita menjadi lebih pandai, belajar dengan lebih fokus dan teratur, kurangkan pembaziran, elakkan buang masa, gangguan telefon dan tabiat belajar yang tidak berkesan, disiplin harian, buat jadual, ulang kaji sedikit demi sedikit dan kekal konsisten setiap hari, berjaya, keputusan yang lebih baik dan dengan disiplin yang lebih tinggi. Kemudian you akan terima anugerah lah kalau you berjaya. So, usaha berterusan membawa pengiktirafan. Okay. So, that is Kaizen in academic. That's why kadang-kadang kita jumpa Kaizen, tuition Kaizen dan nama-nama Kaizen tu kan. Actually, Kaizen is continuous improvement with a small habit. Alright. Lean and Kaizen in career, in our career. Tidak tahu dan kita bekerja dengan hebatnya di office kita, dan kita jadi berjaya, prestasi meningkat, keyakinan dan hasil. At the end, you get your APC. Usaha anugerah pekerja contoh APC. Usaha berterusan membawa pengiktirafan cemerlang. So that's the thing kan yang kita boleh buat dalam kerjaya kita. Kita tahu apa yang kita nak baiki dan kita akan cuba get what you want at the end of the process, seperti kura-kura tadi. Sama juga dalam kehidupan kita ni, benda yang selalu kita nak kurus. Okay, from gemuk mungkin boleh bersenam sedikit demi sedikit sehinggalah kita boleh jadi lebih sihat dan lebih kuat. This is the thing lah. Berterusan yang penting, sedikit demi sedikit, yang penting berterusan. Okay, so that's the thing. I think it's already 10:23. So kita dah penghujung. Sedikit challenge tadilah, you boleh buat challenge dalam fitness ke masing-masing, challenge dalam fitness, challenge dalam akademik, ataupun challenge dalam career. Ini adalah 30 hari punya. Mungkin ada orang dia nak berjaya dalam pekerjaan. So apa dalam masa 30 hari you boleh buat. Sama juga dalam student-student yang join hari ni, apa yang nak buat dalam akademik, to get a dean list and so on, to get an A for those subjects yang susah. And then untuk orang yang bercita-cita untuk menurunkan berat badan dengan berjayanya, silalah ada Lean dan Kaizen dalam kita punya harian daily habit ni, benda-benda yang kita boleh buat. So try pilih satu untuk you buat challenge your 30 days. Itu yang terbaik lah untuk kita mula sekarang. Okay, 5 minutes left in your meeting. So this is the form that you can QR code, kena isi form ni, ataupun saya akan bagi dekat dalam chat juga sekejap ya. Saya akan cuba bagi dalam chat. Okay, I will post in chat. You may boleh isi feedback ni. Less than 1 minute actually. This is under UNIMAS punya feedback. Okay, then the QR code for attendance. You boleh scan ataupun boleh click the link in the chat room. I will post it in the chat room. Okay, so there is two form that I need to get feedback from you, and also attendance, because this is actually the requirement from the NTW. Okay, then at the end we will take a picture as evidence also that need to give to the NTW punya organizer. Okay. So you may scan or you may click the link in the chat room for the feedback and also the attendance form. While you are filling this feedback form and also the attendance, this is how you can get your certificate under the NTW training week. You go to the website. Okay, for those who are registering under this NTW, you go to the website and then you go click the applied course. Then you can see your course. Example, let's say Lean and Kaizen approved. Then after this, it will be changed to completed. Then there will be a TEE assessment. Then you need to fill in the TEE assessment. After that, it will change to the button of generate certificate. Then is that it takes 1 to 3 days. 1 to 3 days after the organizer is change the button to be complete, and then after you TEE assessment, you can directly generate your certificate. Then you will get this kind of certificate. Okay, this is a last year certificate example for those who are registering under NTW. So try to do the TEE assessment, and then you get the certificates. Okay, so I think that is the end. Before we dismiss, let's we take a picture of our photo today. Wait. So ada soalan before we end our session? Boleh Okay, boleh ya. Attendance boleh. The slide I will give in the email later on, and also the recording in my YouTube channel also available after 24 hours lah. Okay. All right. So if there is no question, we'll take our picture. Can we, if you have a camera, you may switch on your camera, and then I take a picture. You ready? I will take a picture. Okay. Welcome, no problem. Okay, thank you. Okay, for those who are ready to switch on the camera, I will take a picture. Okay, no one want to open the camera? Okay, tak ada. Ada lagi? Tak ada, saya akan ambil. Okay, boleh. Siapa yang boleh nak buka, sila buka. Okay, dalam 10 saat lagi. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, yang buka kamera sila senyum. Okay, say cheese. 1, 2, 3. Okay, sekejap. 1. Second page, ada ke yang buka kamera? Okay, next page. Stays. Okay, alright. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Alright. Okay. Thanks again for joining us for this Lean and Kaizen. Okay, Lean and Kaizen seminar. Okay, terima kasih banyak-banyak. Hopefully membuka mata sedikit tentang Lean and Kaizen. Saya tak bincang dia tentang lebih technical in engineering because saya rasa kita buat untuk orang awam juga. So if you want to know more, okay, later if we have time, later mungkin kita akan buat lagi lah lean manufacturing or Kaizen in manufacturing point of view. Okay, thank you again. Thank you guys. If you are already fill in the feedback form and also the attendance, thank you. And muchas gracias. Okay. And then until we meet again, and you may dismiss. Thank you guys. Thank you semua. Terima kasih. Thank you Diren, Harizuri, Alisha, Nur Afni, Nur Khairul, Nadia, Nurzana, Afikah, and also Zulika. Thank you for joining us. Terima kasih.